For today's assignment, you'll be working with a CRP, Collaborative Research Project, or Collaborative Resource Project, any way you want to think of it. The main concern is that we'll be collaborating on a document in Google Docs. I've shared with you a document called Tips, Tricks, and Shortcuts. You should have received that in your email. If you did not, please call me soon and let me know, as this is part of your assignment, and we'll be collaborating and sharing docs all along the way, so it's important that we have the email address correct. You can see that I'm located right now in my Google Docs window pane, and the document that I have shared with all of you is the top one in my list here, Tips, Tricks, and Shortcuts. And that's exactly what the document is. It's a collaborative document of tips, tricks, and shortcuts from people in past classes. I would like us to continue to collaborate and share ideas that we might have so that we might learn from each other. And in our everyday work, our experiences are probably a little bit different, and we may work with different tools, but the crossover is there. And I think it's beneficial to learn how to share a Google Doc and collaborate in this way by listing some of our favorite tricks. For instance, I might add on a Mac, if you use the Command, Option, and M, it will give you a sticky note. If I highlight sticky note and type these, the sticky note is highlighted, and over here I get the actual note, and I can say look carefully, or change the Y to I, or whatever you want to add to the sticky note. This is really a good shortcut for me because I do work with my students with Google Docs and want to comment on their work in very many ways quite frequently. If you want to get rid of the sticky note, then you need to go back up and just go ahead and get rid of the words that it's attached to, and your sticky note will go away. So that would be a tip that I would have for other people. Now, if I want my tip to show up and stand out amongst the crowd here, I will make it a different color. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to shade it. I could shade it, but if I shade it, let me shade it with a more neutral color so it still can be seen. So feel free. You can just add your initials, or you can color code, you can highlight, shade, any way you want to identify yours as belonging to you. We'll share them all. Once you have them in here, everybody will be able to see them. If you happen to be adding at the same time, you might see somebody else's tip or trick appear at the same time as yours. That's okay. We can edit at the same time, and the application can handle that. So that is all there is to the assignment. Share some of your knowledge with us by use of a CRP on Google Docs. Thank you.